Awesome.
Hi, I'm
Hey,
Kelly. Nice to meet you.
Callie, I'm Joshua. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. I really wanted to meet with you in person. My family, we were just coming to Yellowstone, but unfortunately it didn't work out. But I've been looking over your website and a lot of the information which your owner had sent me. And I just kind of want to catch base with you and just see kind of what your goals are moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great question. Essentially, my main goal is to grow our business by adding new locations. We're based out of Rexburg. So we want to add new locations throughout the company or throughout the country, more storage units and yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you have like a specific time frame you're looking at with that?
Um, Not necessarily, definitely sooner than later. Like I said, because we are growing so fast and we want to keep adding all these storage units. So we're pretty flexible on that, but sooner than later.
Yeah, for sure. So do you feel that you are like prepared to grow, or what are your main obstacles of going now?
Yeah, absolutely. It's our goal to grow. So with marketing, um,
Mhm.
we've been aggressive with that. But our main obstacle right now is what we call our dealers. And
Okay.
basically, our dealers are individuals that we hire, and they start up a new branch for us in the new area for our company, and they kind of just get it started and rolling there. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So I mean, basically what you're saying is you have dealers that are starting different locations for you.
Uh-huh.
Um, and are they hired directly by you, or are they like second party just to get you going, or
They're pretty much directly through us, so that we can get to know them really well. Because I mean, we're putting a lot of trust in them to start up in a new area and hire people. So that's a big obstacle for us right now is hiring those guys and also adding locations
okay.
for
So
units.
is it really like the quantity and the quality of people you're looking for? Like are you looking for a greater workforce with that, or just for better employees?
Yeah, that's a good question. So it's both. So mostly quantity for monkey bar storage, as in locations,
Okay.
around the U.S., and then
Yeah.
quantity and quality of our dealers to fill those locations because we think we can grow fast. We just need to make sure we have the right people and in the right place. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I totally agree. I think having the right people on board is essential in order to go where you need to go.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, with that being said, how is that process for you? Are you doing multiple like interviews? Are you using a lot of time to kind of process this? Are you spending a lot of time trying to hire these dealers?
Yeah, absolutely. We are. And, it's kind of tricky because since we are growing, like I said, it takes a lot of time away from me. And that's just kind of something I don't want to have to worry about too much. It's important to me, but, you know, I don't think should be my main priority.
Okay. What would you rather be doing then?
I really like training my sales reps and training the dealers. So the hiring process, kind of as you mentioned, that's the trickiest part for me. And also, I'm a co-owner, so my partner and I are scouting out locations where we want to bring monkey bar storage as well. So that's what's most important to me and my partner, not necessarily the hiring process, but we kind of just want to work on that process, making it a little bit more smoother and time efficient.
Yeah. So what you're saying is right now you're not having enough time to go out and kind of scout areas because you're preoccupied with these problems?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So how much time would you say a week are you spending kind of cleaning up or dealing with the hiring process?
That's a good question. I would say, it's definitely a part of my everyday now, which it didn't used to be. And I guess that's a good thing in the sense that we're growing and needing, to hire dealers. But yeah, several hours out of my day, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it really does, take me away from like my priorities, like I said.
Okay. You mentioned previously that you are a trainer for your employees. Is that right?
Hmm.
So do you feel that your employees are missing out on that training in order to find more clients?
A little bit, I think that I kind of have the reputation that I'm always super busy, and same with my partner, because we're the owners of the company. And while, that's not necessarily a bad thing that we're busy because we're growing, I
Yeah.
want them to feel like they can come to me at any time and I can be reliable for them.
Yeah. I think a system that's reliable is the foundation of any good company.
Hmm.
And so I think with the client base that you have, do you feel that your employees are accountable with your customers? Are they recording the information you need them to?
Um, you asked if they're accountable. Is that what you said?
Yeah, so with like the customer employee relationship, since you're very preoccupied with your time, are the employees kind of filling their position as they need to?
Yeah, and they are, and I trust them to do so. But with our clients, I like to meet with them personally to add that personal touch. It's kind of like a reputation thing. I want them to, think, oh, I value their time, so I want to meet with them type thing with our clients.
Okay. So are you at a position where you're trying to see every single one of your clients, or can you only kind of see every one in five, or where's that?
And like I said, I trust my sales reps. That's their job. But I like to join in too and help with the training. As we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
Uh, so
No, that's incredible. With this whole transition period, though, do you feel you're losing clients from that lack of time?
I don't know if I would say losing clients necessarily. Maybe more so losing opportunities. We maintained our clients and maintained our growth, but I just don't want to have this fear of growing and not being able to keep up the pace, I guess.
Okay. You mentioned that you wanted to be able to keep up. What in your mind would help you do that?
Yeah, that's a good question. So like I said, increasing the number of dealers and making sure they're qualified and
Okay.
um, right for the job, and like we talked about earlier too, that smooth process.
Okay. The qualification. Okay. So do you have within your company itself, do you have a system, a managing system where you can manage your client base and all your employees? Is that digital or is that just like pen and paper?
It's pretty simple. It's a little embarrassing.
Or-
So simply, what they do is they get the number of our lead that we have for our clients, our sales guys,
Yeah.
and they manually enter it into a phone system to call each lead. That's it. They just call them up. So we definitely, like I said, because we are growing, we need a better system for sure, more organized, um, efficient.
Yeah. A lot of the companies in our industry right now are going through the exact same process. They're trying to transition from that kind of awkward phone call to more of a digital system. Because I guess, I mean, you could kind of testify yourself, but do you feel that the the system you have right now is fulfilling your needs?
I would say it's the bare minimum.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would that also affect the time that you're spending training? Is that also taken away from the fact that you, being a co-owner, feel responsible for those phone calls?
Yeah, because I oversee growth and manage the sales team. So being worried about our process of how we get those leads, I shouldn't lose sleep over that. I should feel confident in our system. And I feel confident in our sales reps. So I don't want to, make them feel like they're working in a company where we can include or improve with our technology in a way. Like I want to make it easier for them as well.
Yeah. Do you feel that a lot of your employees are frustrated with the current system, that it's not driving well?
I'd say so. A lot of them are super great workers. They have good attitudes, but yeah, I would say they're frustrated with the system. So we'd really want to implement this change to help them out.
Okay. Yeah, I think with what you said, basically what I understand thus far, Tally, is that you're wanting to grow exponentially. You want to grow to different locations, and there's a lot of responsibility goes on with that. Right?
Mhm.
As a co-owner, you're the second in command. You're kind of the boss to oversee this, um, and you're kind of being pulled in different directions. But I guess the vision in your mind, what does the future look like for Monkey Bar Storage? How does that look like in your mind?
Yeah, great question. So, as we've talked about the dealers and just growth with Monkey Bar Storage in lots of cities, but also for my sales reps to have a more organized system rather than just taking the lead that they have and getting their phone number and calling them. I want them to feel confident that we're a growing business too by having lists of leads and really working on CRM as well.
So if the employees you have, if the kind of more technical side, if the information and their work hours and the calls that they have, if those are already recorded, what would that do to their relationship with the customer?
Oh, 100% improve it in the best way possible. I think um, it will make our clients feel more cared about and valued, and also more secure in their choice of their storage decisions. Um, and I think that would also make my sales reps feel more confident too with that relationship.
Yeah. Where do you see if that was put in place, if one sec, if that would be useful to you, I guess, would it be useful to you to have a system track your phone calls?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think that will be good for many reasons, especially to help my sales reps be more organized and keep up with their leads. Because you asked earlier if I feel like we're losing leads
Mhm.
or clients. I don't think we're quite losing them, but I think there's lots of room for improvement on building that relationship and opportunity with new clients because we're a little bit more disorganized than I'd like to be.
Yeah. So if you could have it your way, Tally, and all of that information was sorted out, what would you change first? I mean, if all the information was sorted out and you wanted to focus on growth, what would be your one focus for your company?
You mean through the system, through like our
Yeah.
system?
Yeah, like if the system was already put in place, like if we were able to find a way to track your phone calls and make those lists, manage that, have kind of better customer service. Um, I guess personally for you, with the peace of mind, I guess just where in the company would you want to focus if you had that free time?
On my sales reps, I'd want to
More
get
training.
their feedback and make sure that they're happy because they're the working ants, I guess you could say, of
Yeah.
this organization. So I'd want to get feedback from them and keep training them and um, you know making sure that they like how it's going and feel like their relationships are growing with our clients.
I come getting, yeah, take two. I'm kind of getting the sense, Tally, that you've been in sales for a long time and you are very proud that you can train.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely enjoy it.
My greatest goal, I guess, is kind of as we're coming to a close, is I want you to be able to do that. I
Mhm.
want you to have that peace of mind. And I'd love to actually come and meet you in person. I kind of find it's clunky sometimes to talk over devices. But is there maybe another time which I could follow up with you during the week or weekend?
Yeah, absolutely. You said you're on your way up to Yellowstone, maybe on your way back next week. We could meet up.
Okay. Maybe if we said like midway through the week, maybe Thursday afternoon, is that okay?
Perfect. That sounds great to me.
Perfect. That sounds really nice. But just before I go, Tally, is there any other concerns we can address in that final meeting?
Not necessarily. We can maybe just talk more specifics as far as how you think the system could be better implemented in our company. But I'm really pleased with all the information I've received tonight.
Perfect. Thank you. I'll see you on Thursday.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Enjoy. Take care. Have a good night.
You too. Okay.
Okay, come
Next.
on. It's like, this is gonna be good. Okay,
This
I have mine. We're good.
Okay, I have my questions up. I mean, this case like is a lot more small for me. I don't know what it's like on your end, but that last one was way bigger. Um,
Okay. Yeah, just whenever you're ready.
okay, let me just pull up my other document.
Do you want me to pause this and do it in two tally? Do you want me to stop our recording? I guess you're recording on your end. Never mind. You're
Yeah,
good.
I'm fine. I'm just about ready.
Oh,
And then we can just upload one video to YouTube. That'll probably be easiest.
oh yeah, perfect. You're right.
Okay, questions. Okay, I just need to like arrange it so I can see you too.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, let me know when you're ready.
Oh, I'm good to go.
Okay. All right. Hi, I'm Tally. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Sally, I'm Joshua. Thanks for getting back to me.
Yeah, of course. I'm really excited to talk with you a little bit more about smart home automation, and let's get talking about vehicles.
Yeah, I guess kind of the current situation I have, like a lot of vehicles in our industry, there's just a lot of wear and tear. We have over 200 vehicles, and we want to maintain them, but we're kind of at that point where we want to transfer them out. There's a lot of downtime for our sales reps, and the vehicles have to be efficient for us to really progress and make a profit.
Yeah, make a profit. Absolutely. So you said you've got over 200 vehicles, and you're kind of wanting to the word you use to get rid of them, or what are you currently doing as far as vehicles go or using?
Yeah, so kind of where we're at is when we made the deal, we didn't get a replacement plan,
Mhm.
and a lot of our vehicles are actually in the 150-mile range right now, and so we're starting to see some major repairs coming to pass,
Yeah,
and that makes me really nervous that um, we're going to have to be transitioning those things out. I don't know if they were bought outright. I'm brand new to the company a year, so.
oh
I
wow.
guess the background I have on that is just the vehicles need to go. There needs to be a change.
Yeah,
Or at
absolutely.
least some of the vehicles need to be transferred out. I mean,
Right.
200 vehicles is a lot to
Yeah.
replace at once.
So then that's my next question. Are you wanting to replace all 200?
I think if we were to identify maybe that bottom 25% and transfer those out one by one or kind of a couple at a time.
Yeah.
I mean, even the bottom quarter, I mean, that's 50 vehicles, and 50 vehicles is a lot too, but
Yeah.
we're trying to make a new brand for ourselves, and we want to show that we can compete, that we have advanced technology in our vehicles.
Absolutely. It reflects on your company, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So with these vehicles, what kind of wear and tear are you seeing?
Um, More so the major side. I mean, transmissions have been going just because of extensive driving, and because we're actually spread across the country. We're actually in 15 different states right now, but our goal in the next 2 years is to double that. And
Yeah.
so we really want to take over the good half of America,
Yeah.
just kind of scattered throughout the states. But so a lot of vehicles haven't been well maintained.
Hmm.
And I don't know if it's our system in place to maintain the vehicles or it's the fact that people know we don't have a replacement plan.
Yeah.
But all those vehicles need employees, and employees just aren't satisfied right now.
Yeah. That's
Unfortunately.
really stressful and frustrating. Are you
Yeah.
over your fleet management then? Is that your specific area?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of work hand in hand with a bunch of different managers, and so I'm just a local, just trying to take on the world. But I just want see, I have a great desire to see this company grow. I'm filled with passion. These last 2 years have been really good,
Yeah.
um, and so I just want to. I really want to have a good customer experience. That's my main focus. And so we have 500 employees.
Wow.
We send our teams out, kind of twos, threes to a vehicle.
Okay.
And I am really concerned that a lot of those 500 are not going to make it if the vehicles aren't going to be good.
Yeah, that's definitely a valid concern. So you have multiple, are they sales reps? Is that what they are? Is that their title?
Not specifically sales reps. It's just, I mean, we just have 500 employees. So I'd probably say like about a third of those, maybe half of those would probably be sales reps. So
Okay.
250. So
50. So are
one
those
vehicle.
250 the ones driving the vehicles then?
Yeah, that'd be
Mainly?
correct.
Yeah. Yeah. So how much time do you think it through, let's say, a week is kind of taken away from their job because of this wear and tear on vehicles? You mentioned transmission and not well
Yeah.
maintained.
Yeah. I think there's usually about out of the whole 200 vehicles, there's usually about 5 breakdowns a week. But I mean, that's just going to increase throughout the years. I mean, if we're wanting to double all the states that our company is in, there's going to be extensive driving. And so those vehicles for sure in the next year need to be transferred out. Not all 200, but enough of them that we are showing we're progressing as a company.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, 5 breakdowns a week, that's enough as it is. And like you said, if you are growing, it's just only gonna get worse. Do you feel like that reflects on you? Like, do you feel like that impacts how your clients view you? You know, if someone's late to a meeting or if they see one of the smart home cars broken down on the side of the road, do you feel like that has affected your company at all?
Yeah, it's definitely damaged our reputation. And I don't really receive a lot of those calls, but I do see those reviews that
Mm.
people have been late or that even the employees have written bad reviews
Oh, yeah.
because they're not getting what they want.
Yeah. So would you say that, satisfying your employees right now is your top priority as far as vehicle goes? Vehicle.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm just gonna write that down. So, you've been with this company for 1 or 2 years, did you say?
Yeah, just progressing to 2 years.
Yeah. Congratulations. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Um, I really admired how highly you spoke of your company. I'm just curious, how this has impacted you being over these fleet vehicles. Like if your employees have been coming to you complaining, if that takes up a lot of time of your day, stresses you out, all those things.
I wouldn't say it's a lot of the time in my day. It's just the money of our company.
Yeah,
Um, kind of as I mean, I'm right now. I'm the CFO of Smart Homes,
yeah,
and so I do have a lot of managers who are dealing with the ground issues, the grunt work.
yeah.
But just the stress to me is about the money we're investing in greater technology and the name of our company. And so those are kind of my concerns. And so within even that spectrum of name of a company, that's customer service, that's efficiency of labor, and that's the amount of meetings and amount of clients we can have a day.
Right.
So we're really pushing. We have about $200 million of annual revenue, and we want to maintain that. We want to progress. We want to make that higher,
Oh, absolutely.
increase as we go. But um, we just don't foresee that that's possible if we're going down the same route.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. And I totally understand that. So let me ask you this. If we can solve this problem and get you, let's say, as we talked about, starting with just 25 right now, I'm sure that number will go up in vehicles. If we get some new vehicles your way, we can talk specifics as to what kind of vehicles you're looking for, if you're looking for brand new, low in mileage, whatever it may be. But if we do go forward with that and we have maintenance plans in check, how do you think that can benefit you guys?
I think where that brings the most comfort to me is knowing that there are maintenance plans,
Yeah,
knowing that there is protection, especially because when I look down the next 2 to 4 years, as we're buying either new vehicles or lightly used vehicles, it's a lot of money to purchase vehicles and kind of sell the other ones or do what we want with them. So I think maintenance is up there in my list of priorities, and like you said, we can try to figure out which ones we need specifically on another day. But I
Absolutely.
feel very comfortable meeting and talking about this further.
Yeah, our maintenance plans are definitely something that we do offer. And you guys said you're in, what was it, 50 locations?
15 right now, 1-5.
15. Yeah, and that's a ton. And we're all over too. So we do offer maintenance plans. And if there's an issue or repair that needs done, we come pick up the car for you, give you a replacement
Oh,
vehicle for that day. So you don't
okay.
have to worry about it being in the shop and no employees out car for that day. So that just kind of puts you more at ease, your employees more at ease, and I think that can really help your clients. So with that being said, I just wanted to ask you if all these things look great, do you think that this could impact your brand and your reputation?
I would say yes, like 100%. I think the the point we're at right now in our company is a new face, new name, and we want to, like you said, make a new brand for ourselves.
Mhm.
And what you said has been exactly what our company culture needs. We just need a life back in us.
Yeah, awesome. Well, I really enjoyed speaking with you tonight. I'd love to set up a time to meet and talk more specifics as far as those maintenance plans go and vehicles with you another time, say next week.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm free. Actually, the best day for me would be Wednesday, probably in the morning before everything gets chaotic in our business.
Yeah, how does 8:30 sound?
8:30 is great. I really look forward to it, Tally.
Great. We'll see you then. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Take care.
Awesome.
Awesome. Wow.
Yeah, hopefully they don't show us because they show you and Cam every single time.
Oh no. I was like, oh no. Hey, we're still recording. This is nice.
Yeah, I can stop it.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Um, so I'll just, yeah, we'll end the meeting and then I guess you recorded too, right?
I personally haven't recorded on my end, but
Oh, okay, it was just me. So
in the back.
I'll upload it to YouTube. It might take a few minutes, but then I can text you or email you the link, whichever is easiest.
No problem.
Okay. All right.